Hi. So it's 3:38 p.m. on the 10th of April 2022. I have been, I was about to say I've been sitting at my desk, but that's not right because I'm clearly sitting on my lounge suite. It's so hot. I just took the rubbish out and it's like way hotter outside than I realized. Anyway, so I have had a good day. Oh, why is it that when I turn my camera on, all of a sudden I want to sneeze? How bad does that look? Oh, yeah, wow. Yeah. Oh, do you know, I actually just went to hit stop to start this again, but then I'm like, no, fuck it. Okay, let's start again and keep going. The blooper will just be left in there. So I swear I just had this conversation yesterday with Andrew across the street saying, if I don't get up when I wake up, then I'll like snooze all the way through my alarms. This morning I just felt like I was honestly dead to the world. I woke up now directly across, and you will have seen it in pictures or vlogs or whatever, but I'll take like a proper picture and post it with this video. But directly from my eyesight, where I'm lying on my bed, other words, you have too much to do to go back to bed, so get up. And I looked at it this morning and I was like, I can barely keep the eye open. I was like, no. So I snoozed. And then I snoozed. And then I think it was like maybe 9 I woke up. And I was like, yeah, okay. I'm going to get up. I'll just stretch and, I don't know what I did. But then the next thing I knew, I swear I thought it was 10 when I got up, guys. But it couldn't have been. It had to have been 11 because when I came out to my kitchen, I was like, why does everything say it's 10 past 11? And I'm like, shit. So I have actually felt pretty exhausted all day because when I oversleep, it's almost as bad as when I don't sleep enough. It's such a fine line, guys. But thankfully nowadays I have medication to help me with it. But yeah, I have officially finished sorting all of my blogs into their respective months and years, aside from however many since I did April's till now, because I haven't done the last week or so. But other than that, it's really hot and my fan's on 3, but it's like 20 to 4, and I'm like, do I put the aircon on? Is it going to make a difference? Seems like no real, anyway, maybe I should. It's Sunday and I'm just tired and hot because technology, when you don't really fully understand it, is mentally straining, yeah? And again, it happened, I got all the way through March and I was like, yep, done, motherfucker. Then I was like, okay, I can actually just skip the one that I thought that I'd missed. Yeah, I was like, it was a nothing one, it doesn't really matter, but then I kept going and I was like, no, that's an actual important one that I definitely can't miss. So I went back to the beginning and did it again. It's correct now. I have counted. I have not nearly as many in March as it was February, but there was 130 posts that I posted in March. So I think I am actually going to go through and do it for all the months now that I'm up to date. And again, I mean, not April included, but that's fine. But every time I go through my website on Google, it looks weird. So I emailed the happiness engineers, right? And they've been helping me. Oh, so bad, guys. Fucking happiness sucks. Anyway, these guys are awesome. Now, I pay for a premium site through WordPress. So you've got your free one, your personal one, then I don't know what the next one is. And then there's the one I'm on, which is premium. And then there's business. So I'm on the second highest one. And that means I'm entitled to support around the clock Monday to Friday. But it's Sunday and they continued to email me all through yesterday, and tonight I've just responded to their email because I was like, I said to them, I was like, can you please look at it and tell me why it looks weird? And the email was like, can you explain to me what you mean by weird? So I've taken all these screenshots, which now that I'm thinking about it and saying it, I will actually post on my website to show others what I'm talking about, because it's really confusing me. I thought that if I went into my site through Google, through my personal YouTube account, because Life's a Story is obviously Life's a Stories account, it's got its own email and everything just for that, that I would be seeing it the same way the public does. But for whatever reason, guys, I'm going in through my personal one, going to the website, looks bizarre. When I mean bizarre, it's like it's got menu, blog, and then all the months listed, and then what I actually had pointed out to me yesterday by Andrew, because I didn't even know, these chain looking things that actually correlate to the pages. And yeah, I really didn't know that until you told me, so there you go. So they're down the sides on the desktop, but it's completely blank. There's nothing there. It's just white, and you've got to scroll to get to the main homepage. And then when I click on any of the menu buttons and then try to click on the posts, it doesn't let me. Nothing. It's there's no link there, but it works on my phone. And I've had other people check, and they can access everything. So I'm quite confused, to be honest. Quite confused. That's something I'm very used to, though, so that's okay. The longer this takes me, in all honesty, the better I feel, which is not what I thought I was going to say then, actually. The longer this takes, the calmer I feel, is what I'm thinking, because it's almost also, obviously, I'm going through the titles, I'm remembering everything. So, I don't remember what I write. I don't remember what I've written 2 freaking days ago, let alone 2 months ago, But by reading, obviously, the titles and then the parts underneath, they jog my memory and they take me straight back there. So it's another reason why I do this. Where am I going with this? Right. Because technology is something that I have always considered actually really difficult to do. Not just something I don't want to do because I'm lazy, but actually something that I struggle with mentally. It's caused me to have very many breakdowns, not nice ones. I've been known to break stuff when I get angry. I haven't broken anything in, I'm going to go at least, well, it'll be all documented, I'm thinking, but at least 10 months, definitely more than 8 months, 10 months, maybe even a year. That would be good. Have I broken anything since COVID started? Don't know. I'll come back to that. Right. But technology, fuck man, I have gotten mad about it before, and yet I'm loving what I'm doing because it's interesting. And instead of getting mad and frustrated about how many times I have now had to do the exact same thing because I keep stuffing up, it's actually putting me in a great mood because of how much I've grown. It's even when I was going through March, and there was a blog I think I'd written about. It was the day after my procedure with the bladder, and it was all well and numb while I was numb, but when the numbness went away, it started to hurt. So I made a post from the toilet saying, "Oh my god, it hurts to pee." And I was like, okay, I can leave that out because it's still technically on the website. It's just not in the right order. And then there's obviously, I could hear my friend Ashley in my head going, how long did you spend doing February because you didn't want that? And I'm like, yeah, it's okay. It's like a tiny little post about peeing, literally. But then as I kept going, I'm just like, no, there's more. I did it again. It's all good. But I'm happy and I'm smiling, and honestly, I do well, clearly, like, this feels like a bloopers episode even to me, and I'm the one fucking making it. Be fun watching it back though. I have point to all of this. Yeah, I'm not mad. I'm happy. I'm learning all about how to make websites, and it's freaking awesome. And like I said to the happiness engineers, I was like, I have now mentioned you in multiple blogs. I was like, don't you worry, I'm putting the word out there. WordPress, fantastic. Highly recommend them as a company if you want to have your own website. And there's so much to it. Like, obviously, I don't understand codes and behind the scenes and all that stuff. This is intense enough for me. But if you do understand all that stuff, all of that is available too. They have multiple different versions and ranges. See, I could get I'm promoting WordPress. No, I'm not getting paid. Imagine that. Anyway, life is good. I'm figuring this out. It looks strange to me. I will post the pictures of what I mean. I am now going to attempt to figure out the next part. So ideally, this is what I've said to the support team, that ideally all I want is my website to look normal again, as in the homepage to be there properly, and I would just like a simple menu, which is, you know, my homepage and my blog page, and then there to be under the blog page like the years 2020, 21, 22, where drop boxes will be available for each month. So ideally, main 2 pages, you can scroll on the blog as recent ones are going up with the page numbers back. The page numbers are not there right now at the moment, guys. Currently it says load more posts. So I'm trying to figure out how to get back to pages. But yeah, it's all a work in progress. But you know what? I'm going to figure out one website before I even think about starting the next one. And since I have mentioned it to the people I'm now working with, I will definitely have to do something about that quick smart. So, on that note, I'm going to shut up, post this, and keep going. Go back to figuring out how to get my WordPress words. I need to get my brain to work. I've not smoked any weed today, guys. And look how confused I am.